Do not touch me! Do not touch me! Quit touching me! Quit touching me!
Scream
Quit touching me! Hey! That's all! That's all! Don't touch me, man! Don't touch me! Do not touch me!
What's going on, everybody? Got a real disturbing one for you here. So the bailiff you see here in the picture is the guy who sexually assaulted Carolina at the old county courthouse. He was told repeatedly to get off of her. I guess they believe a woman doesn't have the right to say no up there. So I'm going to show you guys a couple minutes of what transpired that day. And I'm going to show you the interaction me and Harvey Freebird had when we went to pay them a visit. Anyways, here's the video.
Don't touch my stuff. Don't touch my stuff. Don't touch my stuff. Look at you. Look at this dude. Don't touch me, man. Don't touch me.
So I don't want to get dirty.
Don't touch me. Look at this guy. Look at this guy right here.
No problem.
Look what this guy's doing here.
We can do that.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look what he's doing. Look what he's doing. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
I'm not. You're touching me.
Don't touch me, man. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
I don't want to get dirty touching you.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
You just hit me.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
One more time.
Don't touch me. Look at this guy, y'all. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Do not touch me. Look at this guy. Don't touch me, man. Don't touch me. Look at this guy. Can't even see what I'm doing. Don't touch me. Reaction.
Is that disturbing?
Look at this guy, y'all. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. You're going to be on YouTube, man. You're going to be on YouTube. You know how many followers I have? You know how many followers I have on YouTube? Guess how many followers I have?
You don't look too good.
You know how many followers I have on YouTube? Look at this guy. Don't touch me!
I'm not.
Do not touch me! Do not touch me! Quit touching me! Quit touching me!
Scream
Quit touching me! Hey! That's all! That's all! Don't touch me, man! Don't touch me! Do not touch me!
What's going on, everybody? Me and Harvey Freebird are up here. There was an incident with a guy named Officer Cox. Me and Harvey Freebird, we believe a woman has a right to say no. Long story short, and Mr. Cox there has a problem with that. I'll leave a link to that video in the description. But she was sexually assaulted by a police officer here. What's up, man?
Let's do a 1:30. What's up, guys? How y'all doing?
Doing all right. Sergeant, not Sergeant, but is Officer Cox in here?
Cox.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, sir. I'm not sure where he's at.
This is the Tanner County Courthouse, man.
This is, yes, sir. It's one
Okay.
of four downtown.
How many entrances do y'all have?
We have 2 entrances, sir.
2
This
entrances?
building, yeah.
You might be working the other entrance.
Possibly.
There was an incident where a woman was sexually assaulted by a bailiff.
I have no idea, sir. Excuse me.
Yes.
How you doing, buddy?
Oh, that is a guy.
Yeah, he's off.
And what happened to your partner, Cox?
Did they move him?
Still at work.
All right.
Well, we're at the right spot then.
Y'all can come on in. Let's put your property in there.
All right, I'm going to need to speak with the supervisor.
This thing, man, will you hold this wall?
Where can we speak to y'all supervisors? I want to report an incident.
Go ahead, man. I'll listen to you.
So, me and Harvey, we believe a woman has the right to say no. And what our problem is we had a guy in here, his last name was Cox. He works up here at the security gate. She was sitting right here, and this guy's basically on top of her. You even heard him say in the video, don't cover it up. Similar to what a rapist would say that's trying to get in a woman's vagina. He was told to stop and get off of her several times. I believe this is the man that actually finally put a stop to
Yeah,
it.
he did. He told him to stop. So thank you for that, bro.
We came back in here now,
Guys,
and he's no longer here. I don't think that guy should be working with the public after that sexual assault that happened.
I guarantee you that's why you ain't here no more.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
I want to report that to your supervisor.
Yeah, so, see, to have a formal complaint,
Yeah.
you have an address that can, 200 Taylor Street, on the 7th floor is where our sheriff's office.
There's no rank over here to supervise what's going on up here?
Well, so if you want to file a complaint, that's how you do it. But if you want to just, to do a formal complaint, if you just want to verbally make a complaint.
I want to do
to
an
the
official
sheriff,
complaint, right?
Official complaint.
And I want to put his supervisor on notice of what occurred up here.
So official complaint.
Appreciate it.
So an official complaint would be at 200 Taylor Street.
There's no supervisor on site that I could bring this to their attention before I file my complaint.
So if you want to verbally just talk to us.
I'm going to do an official complaint,
Yeah,
but I'm going to bring it to the supervisor's attention.
Yeah, it would.
Maybe they can do something to get him out of
If
here.
you do a formal complaint, it would definitely get to the supervisor's attention. Because
Okay.
they have to look at it and everything, because it's a complaint.
Is he working today, that Officer
I
Cox?
have no idea, sir.
I will say, good job on this man's part. You're the one who put a stop to it.
I wish I was here, I would have did the same.
What's your opinion on that? Why was he on top of her like that?
I do not have an opinion, but I refuse to make a comment.
I mean, it's just a really bad look on you guys.
I mean,
And I'm not sure, you can't control his actions, but he did put a stop to it, which you're good for that. But the problem is with that is you can't, that type of behavior is unacceptable. A woman has the right to say no. He was on top of her saying no. And that's why I feel like
I will say this.
you guys should oust him as a security guard.
There is a complaint that needs to be made. People have a voice to say what they need to. Outside of that, I have nothing.
Right.
Feedback.
Yeah. I understand you guys are bound by policy and you got to watch what you say. But coming from a citizen standpoint, you guys shouldn't condone that type of behavior because it looks bad on y'all.
I agree.
It paints y'all with a bad brush.
I wasn't here for it,
Yeah.
so.
He's not up here now. I'm gonna try to figure out what happened to him.
He's not usually assigned up here, so he was just here for that day, I guess.
He was just here for one day and then that
He's not
happened?
assigned up here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So he may be working. So do they bounce you guys around different spots? Like, let's say you work at the criminal courthouse, or they could have you over at the,
Supervisors do what they do, man. They move us wherever.
they move you to all government buildings.
Supervisors, yeah. Yes, sir.
So I guess he was just here for that one day, and then for whatever reason, he's no longer out at this post. Let's see if we can. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Hey, that address again is 200 Taylor for that complaint.
Yeah, we're gonna follow up with a complaint. 7th
floor. Yes, sir.
It's just totally unacceptable, and it looks really bad. It appears as though they've moved Cox off of his post now. We're going to try to figure out if we can speak with a supervisor. Hey, is there any way you guys can call a supervisor down here for me? I just need to speak with a supervisor. Because I don't think there's nobody here I can talk to in regards to where Cox is at now.
No.
Because I believe wherever he's posted at, based on his actions, the only thing stopping him from raping my friend was the fact that there was people here and a camera going. Had those two people been in the same room together, he probably would have tried to rape her. And I need to speak to the supervisor about that because I can't put people at risk and weigh that on my conscience knowing what happened here. And the supervisor be left in the dark and still putting him out to work around women. Had I done something like that and a police officer walked in and a woman screaming on top of her, I would have went straight to jail for sexual assault. That's why I need to speak with a supervisor.
I understand you need to speak to the supervisor, but other than the 200 Taylor Street, I am currently unaware that the person that we see is that.
So the only way to speak with a supervisor face to face would be, I was just wondering if you guys could call, because I think this guy that was working here, I know you said he's not working here now, but if he's still working as a court bailiff, that's the problem.
If he's still working as a court bailiff, I can say if you have if you feel you have a strong complaint, I guess, if you feel you have a complaint that needs to be filed, you need to see immediately, I'll go to 210th Street.
Yeah. Yeah, I was wanting to do that and speak with the supervisor about it, but I guess there's no way you guys can call him down here? No way you can call a supervisor down here for me to speak with in person?
I mean, there's not an incident right now. I mean, if you're just trying to file a complaint, you request it to the supervisor.
My problem is this.
You want me to ask you a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So, if you're just trying to file a complaint, to formally file a complaint to get everything rolling, you go to 210th Street, 7th floor. So that's why I keep asking, are you trying to just officially?
I'm trying to do both. The point of me talking to a supervisor
Yes, sir.
is because I believe the only thing that stopped Officer Cox from raping my friend was the fact that there was people around and there was a camera going. I feel like this person is so sick, because you can hear his comments, don't cover it up. He's talking about, listen to there's a video, I'm not sure if you've seen it. He's saying don't cover it up like he's talking about the woman's vagina he's trying to get in.
Have a great afternoon.
If those two would have been in a room together and there was nobody around, I believe he would have raped her. And that's what we have working when people through the public have to come through here. That's why I was wanting to speak to the supervisor, see if he condones that kind of behavior.
I can say no one condones.
Because I don't condone it.
Or assault.
Yeah, we don't condone.
Right.
Condone.
And I didn't know if that's something that he would view as a sexual, because I don't view it as
Like I
sexual.
said, I wasn't here that day. I'm on work video, but if it's something like that, I'm sure they're aware of the video, and I'm sure it's.
I'm not mad at you guys. I was in here before and talked to you and had a good interaction with you. And based on what I've seen out of him, I've seen good things. Oh yeah, history lesson about the volunteer state and the Lone Star state, how it comes. But that's the whole purpose of me wanting to speak with the supervisor. It's nothing towards you guys. I don't paint everybody with a broad brush. But what that officer did, that's where I was wanting to bring that to the supervisor and see if that type of behavior is condoned here.
Next, I can tell you that.
All right, I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Cody High Roller. Cody High Roller. Right. All right.
Yeah, 210 that's 7th floor.
Yeah, I'm going to go talk to them next. Appreciate it, guys. You too. All right, y'all, that might be all we can do here. We're going to have to go to this other place to file a complaint. Maybe speak to a supervisor. How you guys doing? You guys know somebody with the last name Cox that works here? You do? Does he still work here? Do you know what happened with Mr. Cox? Are you aware of what happened with Mr. Cox? You don't want to talk about what? You don't want to talk about anything? So you don't want to address, you have officers here that believe it's okay to sexually assault women? Okay, I'll let you conduct that. I just want to know if that behavior is condoned here. Because it happened to a friend of mine. A friend of mine was sexually assaulted here by one of your officers. And you don't want to address if that's right or wrong? What do you think? You think that's right or wrong? Do you believe a woman has a right to say no? One of your officers here, Cox, doesn't believe that, based on his actions. You guys allow that type of stuff to go on around you? Are you? Do you know what happened with Mr. Cox here? Because I can tell you about it.
I just got here today.
Today's your first day working here? Okay. Well, you might be taking his spot. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what happened as far as his job employment. He thinks it's all right. Well, there was a guy working here, and I feel like you should know this because he's working amongst you, I believe. He gets on top of a woman. She's sitting there screaming, "No, get off me. Please get off me." He continues. He has his crotch, rubs his crotch all over her. Based on what I'm seeing, what I've been told. He says in the video, "I'm going to keep going if you cover it up," which is basically talking about him trying to get in a woman's vagina. That was here in this building by one of your officers, Mr. Cox. It happened to my friend. When he has her pinned up against the wall, he's telling her, "Scream louder." Yeah, it's on video. That's why I need to know if that guy's still here or not.
This is my first day here. I have no idea.
Can you call a supervisor for me?
I'm just security guard. You don't have to do it.
I've requested, can you request send a supervisor down here for me? There's something I need to report to your supervisor. There's something I need to report to your supervisor in regards to sexual assault, and if that's condoned here, and if he endorses that kind of behavior. Can you call a supervisor for me? No? Why not? So you want to help the guy that sexually assaulted my friend? You want to help the guy that sexually assaulted my friend? Is that the reason why? Do you believe a woman has a right to say no? Man, that's crazy, man. You're so addicted to your paycheck that you think it's all right to rape women. All I ask is, can I report it to a supervisor? Can't even do that. The guy can't even say if it's all right, if he believes a woman has a right to say no, after my friend was sexually assaulted by an officer that works here on camera. What's your name and your badge number? What's your name and your badge number? Oh, sorry, I'm trying to get this sex offender out of here. There's a sex offender working here. Are you on the phone with the supervisor for me? Excuse me. That's sad, y'all. Guy works for taxpayer money and he doesn't want to answer if he thinks the woman has a right to say no or not. After my friend was sexually assaulted here by an officer. One of the other employees, it sounds like he laughed when he walked out, like it was funny. It just shows the kind of evil you got working here. Working for taxpayer money is pure evil. What else can you say about it? That's my... That's my interaction here. If nobody wants to say anything, I'm going to be going to Taylor Street to do a complaint on him, see if we can speak to a supervisor there.